Yeah. So good evening, all of you. Good evening, all of you. So before starting the session, let us fix our agenda, please. So this course is DevOps with multi-cloud. DevOps with what? Multi-cloud. But before starting the session, let us understand the course overview first. This course is DevOps with multi-cloud, Azure administration, AWS administration is class. The total duration of this course, 4.5 months to 5 months. 1 hour or 2 weeks plus or minus, please. Okay. So if you want to join in this course, which are all the which are all the prerequisitions, Linux basics required, shell script required. If you don't know, don't worry, I will take care of it. No programming, Java.NET is not required. Java.NET Python program not required. You require a laptop with this configuration, minimum this configuration. If it is more than this, also very good. And who can join in this course? Freshers can join in this course. Experienced students can join in this course. And any graduate can also join in this course. Any graduate can also join in this course. Daily class recording videos after the payment via Google Drive we can access. Daily class recording videos after the payment via Google Drive you can access. Resume preparation, interview question and answers, I'm providing with you. I'm going to be providing projects, real-time projects I'm going to be providing with you. I'm going to be providing software materials. Our course starts with very basic level, finish with an advanced level. Daily 1 hour class. Daily 1 hour class. The classes are from Monday to Saturday. The classes are from Monday to Saturday. This is our admin number 9297 This is our admin number. I'm going to be shared in the chat box. Please be make it know. Please be make it note, all of you. Yeah. Clear, all of you, please. So guys, please, regarding this course, any question, please, you can unmute, you can talk to me also, or else you can chat with me also, please. Yeah, Manikanta, Begum, Rishikesh. Yeah, fine. Okay, so before starting the session, let me introduce myself. My name is Maha. I have totally 15 years of IT experience. My career starts as a Java developer. Then I turn as a DevOps engineer. From last 5 years onwards, I'm working as a senior DevOps engineer. It is include AWS and DevOps and Azure also. That is in exactly my profile. And before starting the session, I have three questions. First, I want to clarify this. What is an application? What is an exactly application? What is a server? What is an exactly SDLC? What is an application? What is the server? What is an exactly SDLC? SDLC. Yeah, what is an application? The working software which is written any programming language. The working software which is written any programming language, we call as an application. That application we're gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, once if it is placed on server side, once if it is placed on server side, and we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon Book My Show. Amazon Book My Show. So what about SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. SDLC is a software development lifecycle. In SDLC, in software development lifecycle, in SDLC, in a software development lifecycle, we have a several stages and several phases. Which are all those guys, please? Several stages and several phases. Which are all those guys, please? Analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. For example, if you want to deploy a Flipkart kind of applications, Book My kind of applications, Redbus kind of application. First, we need to gather information of exactly the login page, registration page, payment gateway. Each and everything will be gathered. Based on gathering information, it will be analysis. And it will be design. Design is nothing but a plan. According to the planning, our developers will implement the lines of code. Our developers implement the lines of code. So once if it is in implement the lines of code, whether it is working or not, it will be verified by the testers. Functional, whether login page is working or not, registration page is working or not, it will be verified. Once if it is successfully verified, and we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. Deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. Once if it is successfully deploying our hundreds of servers, we can able to maintain. We can able to maintain whether the server is working or not, sorry, whether the website is working or not, we're gonna be monitor and maintenance. What is an SDLC? SDLC software development lifecycle. In this SDLC process, if you are a software engineer, directly or indirectly, you are part of this SDLC. Directly or indirectly, you are part of our SDLC process. If you are a developer, can write the lines of code. If you are a tester, can verify the functionality. But if you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are gonna be do, please? If you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are gonna be do, guys, please? As a DevOps engineer, so we are gonna be implementing our DevOps transparent pipeline. That means our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with operation. Means the combination of software development plus operation is nothing but what exactly our DevOps transparent pipeline. DevOps transparent pipeline, yes, please. So in this DevOps transparent pipeline, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what operation? Means we are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, monitoring. But to be frankly, we are not writing any coding. We are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. An automated DevOps transparent pipeline. While implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we are going to be following some rules and regulations. Before that, let me know, is DevOps is a technology like Java.NET Python? No. DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is a process. DevOps is an automated process. DevOps is an automated process, guys, please. DevOps is an automated process. While implementing this an automated process, we need to follow some set of rules and regulations. And how exactly, let us understand, guys, please. So, while implementing our DevOps transparent pipeline, we need to follow some set of rules and regulations. Okay, so let me explain this. So for example, let me give an example. For example, let's say developers are keep on writing lines of code. These lines of code, we're going to be making working software. We're going to be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time, with a high quality, with low cost is nothing but what exactly our DevOps transparent pipeline. Our DevOps transparent pipeline, yes, please. Clear all of you. But as a DevOps engineer, we are going to be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Sir, what is an exactly complex pipeline? The complex pipeline is an exactly SDLC. A transparent pipeline is a DevOps process. Sir, why we are calling SDLC is a complex pipeline? Because if it is a manual process. From analysis to design, design to implementation, implementation testing, testing to deploy, deploy to maintenance, it is a manual process. Due to this manual process, if you got an issue, any problem, in middle of the process, for identification, it will take long time. Due to this manual process, if you got an issue in middle of the process, for identification, it will take long time. For resolving issue also, it will take long time. That means the cost will be increased, the quality will be decreased. And customer is not satisfied. That is the reason we are going to be replacing our DevOps transparent pipeline. Sir, everything is an automated, everything is transparent. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, even though if we got an issue, any problem, easily we can able to identify by one look itself, and we can able to transfer we can able to deliver our working software as soon as possible. So as soon as possible. That is the reason. So the cost will be reduced, the quality will be increased. That is the reason we are gonna be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Our SDLC process with what exactly? Our DevOps transparent pipeline. The actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this only. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, we have a planning, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, operations. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. That means we are part of coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, operation. To be frankly, we are not writing any coding. We are not part of planning. We are not writing any test case. Just we are going to be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. Sir, how exactly we can able to implement this DevOps transparent pipeline? Let us understand step by step, stage by stage case, please. Are we part of planning? No, we are not part of planning. Are we part of planning? No, we are not part of planning. Are we part of dev environment? Yes, we are part of dev environment. We are part of dev environment. Yes, we are part of dev environment. That means we are not writing any coding. Writing is responsible by the developers. Writing is responsible by the developers, not by you. After successfully writing a lines of code, these lines of code is going to be maintenance by DevOps engineer. Repeat again. Writing by developer, after writing by developer, and it's going to be maintenance by DevOps engineer. Once if it is successfully maintained, all developer lines of code, it's going to be continuously integrated. All our developer lines of code, it's going to be integrating, continuously integrating. Once if it is continuously integrating, okay, we're going to be execute test cases. We're going to be execute test cases. Once if it is an execute test cases, which is written by testers, not by you. Once if it is an execute test cases, if we got an error, it is redirecting back to the developer. It's gonna be redirecting back to the developer. Developer has to fix an issue, again integration. Again test. Again, if you got an error, again it will be redirecting back to the developer, again integration. This loop will be continuously until zero errors. If it is zero errors and we're gonna be continuously delivering into the release. So continuous integration, making working software, continuous delivery, and we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers, placing our websites on hundreds of servers, we calling as what deployment. Once if it is successfully deployed our application hundreds of servers, and we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. And we're going to be maintenance. Clear understanding very clearly. Sir, how exactly how we can able to implement this DevOps transparent pipeline by using this tool stack? Which are all the tools, please? Which are all the tools we are gonna be learning? Which are all the tools? We're gonna be learning Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, AWS, Microsoft Azure, Docker, Kubernetes, Elk, ELK, Elastic, Logstash, Kibana, Grafana, and Terraform. So these are all the tools we are gonna be, we are gonna be learning in depth. On top of it, we are gonna be implementing a DevOps transparent pipeline. I'll repeat again, these are all the tools. Which are all the tools we're gonna be learning, guys, please? Which are all the tools, guys, please? We're gonna be learning Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, AWS, Microsoft Azure, Docker, Kubernetes, Elk Elastic, Logstash, Kibana, Grafana, Terraform. So these are all the tools we are gonna be implementing our DevOps transparent pipeline. Guys, please, any questions, please, up to this point? Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions, guys, please, up to this point? Any questions? You can unmute, you can talk to me also, please. Is it clear, all of you? Manikanta, Begum, Srikanth. Is it clear, all of you, please? Yeah. I hope each and every student is cleared. Am I right? Fine, great. But while implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we required a infrastructure. Sir, what is infrastructure, please? What is exactly infrastructure? What is exactly infrastructure? What is exactly infrastructure? What is infrastructure? And let me know what is application, as we discussed in the beginning, please. What is an application? What is an exactly application? What is an application? What is an application? Application is nothing but a website, am I right? Application application is nothing but a website, like a Flipkart or Amazon, Redbus kind of application. My question is, for maintaining this Flipkart kind of application, Redbus kind of application, what kind of infrastructure is required majorly? That is the question I'm asking you. Okay, anyway, while deploying our applications, we require infrastructure. What kind of infrastructure is required? What kind of infrastructure is required? We require servers are required. Networks are required. Database is required. And storage also required. Okay, for maintaining our applications, for deploying our Flipkart kind of applications, what kind of infrastructure required? These are all major infrastructure is required. Sir, how many ways we can able to get this infrastructure? How many ways we can able to get this infrastructure? We can able to get this infrastructure either from physical environment or from virtual environment or from cloud. Or from cloud. And what is a cloud, please? What is cloud? To specifically, what is a cloud computing? What is exactly cloud computing? So what is in exactly cloud computing? What is in exactly cloud computing? So before understanding what is a cloud computing, let us understand what is a data center. What is a data center? They use computing power, keeping in a rack-wise in a big room, we calling as a data center. These data centers are located in different geographical locations, like in Singapore, in US. In so many places, these data centers are located. In so many places, these data centers are located. From this remote place data center, if we can access resources over internet from a laptop is nothing but what exactly cloud computing is nothing but what exactly cloud computing is nothing but what exactly cloud computing. Clear. Let us understand the slides. Let it be open our slides. Let us discuss about more about this. What is a data center? They use computing power, keeping in a rack was in a big room we calling as a data center. These data centers are located in different locations. From these data centers, from this remote placed data center, resources such as servers, network, storage, database, whatever infrastructure, if we can access our internet from a laptop is nothing but what exactly cloud computing. So any cloud is a rental based infrastructure. Any cloud is a rental based infrastructure. So for deploying our application or Flipkart kind of application, Redbus kind of application, what kind of infrastructure we required, we can able to get it from cloud as a rental based. But we are not buying anything, we are not maintaining anything. So for deploying our application, for example, we have a required a service, we can able to get a service from cloud and whatever tariff we're going to be pay rent, but we are not buying anything, we are not maintaining anything like our physical environment. So what is a cloud? Cloud is a rental based infrastructure. Okay, we can able to get rental infrastructure based on usage, we're going to be pay rent. We're going to be pay rent. But which clouds we gonna be learning? Let me give an example. For example, you want to go to railway station by car. How many ways we can able to get a car? Please, anybody help me? Two ways, either buying a new car or rental car. Which is easy for you? Which is easy for you, please? Which is easy for you? Hmm? Which is easy for you? Definitely rental car, am I right? So buying a server is not easy. We need to spend at least 10 lakhs to 15 lakhs rupees. And driver, pollution check, insurance copy. These are all required. But booking a Ola cab by mobile within 10 minutes, the car is available at a doorstep or not. Getting into the car, reach your railway station, whatever tariff you need to pay. Yeah, the same way. So for deploying our application, what kind of infrastructure we required? What kind of infrastructure we required? We can able to get it from cloud. But which clouds we're going to be learning? Multiple clouds. So the leading cloud providers are available in the market, AWS, Azure, and Google. We are going to be learning complete AWS administration, Azure administration completely. Some maybe some introductory way, Google also we're going to be discussing. Which are all the clouds, guys? Please, we're going to be learning. So Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, these two multi-clouds we're going to be learning. So whatever infrastructure we required, whatever infrastructure we require, we can able to get it from we can able to get it from we can able to get it from we can able to one second. We can able to get it from cloud. We can able to get it from cloud, either AWS, Azure, or a Google. But so whatever infrastructure is same, but way of getting is different. Maybe so. For example, we required a virtual machines. Yeah, we can able to get it from AWS, which you are calling instances, in Google, which VM instances, in Azure we calling as a VMs. But same kind of virtual machine, but we can able to get it from AWS. We can able to get it from Azure and Google also, like storage also. S3 here, block storage, maybe file storage, EFS, ZFS, Azure files. Got it very clear. Maybe Docker management also here is we calling as ECS, container engine, container services, container services. Got it very clearly. So for deploying or maintaining our infrastructure, what kind of infrastructure? Either we can able to get it from AWS, Google, or Azure. So by using this multi-cloud, so what we are gonna be get benefited? What exactly an edge for companies? Cost saving is please. Cost saving for companies. Better flexibilities, better reliability, better performance, improve the security. So these are all the reasons of the companies moving into the multi-cloud. Clear all of it is. But how we can able to control or manage or all multi-cloud by helping of Terraform. By using Terraform, we can able to work with what? Multi-cloud. Yeah, we're gonna be writing a scripts and we can execute the same script in AWS, Azure, or a Google also. Whatever the database, security, machines, virtual machines, or network, whatever maybe, we can able to create on multi-cloud. But the common place for all Terraform. We're gonna be Terraform. We're gonna be learning Terraform. By using Terraform, we can able to work with what? Multi-cloud. Multi-cloud. But today let us understand, we can't be discuss much deep, both of them, but we're going to be learning complete AWS, complete Azure. But today let us focus on for today AWS, tomorrow let us go for Azure. Okay. In AWS, more than 45 plus services we're going to be learning in AWS. Same way, in Azure also more than 45 plus services we're going to be learning in Azure also. But let us deep diving into the AWS for today. So in AWS, whatever the models we are going to be learning 45 plus services, we're dividing into the model. Which are all the model case, please? VPC model, EC2 model, RDS model, S3 model. Sir, VPC is nothing but a network. EC2 is nothing but a server. RDS is nothing but a database. S3 is nothing but a storage. I'll repeat again, please. What is the VPC? What is the EC2? What is RDS? What is S3 case, please? VPC is nothing but a network. EC2 is nothing but a server. RDS is nothing but a database. S3 is nothing but a storage. Clear. What kind of infrastructure? Can we able to get it from AWS? Same way Azure also. So let me repeat again, please. VPC is nothing but a network. EC2 is nothing but a server. RD is nothing but database. SD is nothing but a storage. So what is a VPC? VPC is nothing but a network. VPC is nothing but a network. Let us understand for today what is a VPC. So a virtual private cloud. VPC means what? Virtual private cloud. The private network, like for example, in your office network, the computers are connected with each other with a physical wiring or no? They're all connected with each other in a private network. Am I right? In your office, the same kind of private network, the same kind of private network, the same kind of private network. We can able to get it over internet, and virtual form is nothing but what exactly? VPC, a private network. If we can able to access over internet, and virtual form is nothing but what? VPC. 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 So in AWS, anybody can able to getting SPs. In AWS, anybody can able to get it. You and me, anybody can able to getting into the AWS. Once if it is successfully getting into the AWS, once if it is successfully getting into the AWS, okay, then you can able to create your own network, your own VPC. In this network, you can able to create your resources like EC2, RDS, which are all the resources we can able to create. And these resources you can able to control. You are only control. No one can. It is a completely secure. The same way, this is my network. This is my friend's network. How exactly you are gonna be handling Gmail? For example, if you go for example as a email, Gmail. So you log in Gmail, that means you can able to read your emails only. You can't read my emails. Am I right? The same way, I can't read your emails. I can able to read my emails. The same way here, once if it is getting into the AWS, you can able to create your own networks, n number of networks. In the network, we can able to create resources. Sir, what is a VPC case, please? VPC is a what is in a VPC case, please? VPC is a virtual private cloud. It is a private section of AWS. It is a private section of AWS. And we can able to create resources. These resources who can access, who can't be accessed, we're gonna be writing a rules and regulations guys, please. Rules and regulations guys, please. Clear all of you. Understand. But what about EC2? What about EC2? EC2 is a elastic compute cloud. EC2 is a elastic compute cloud. By helping of EC2, by helping of EC2, elastic compute cloud, by helping of EC2, elastic compute cloud by using EC2, we can able to create, we can able to create, we can able to create a service. So what is the computing power like EC2 means? Compute means what? RAM, CPU, disk. We are all calling as a computing power, am I right? This computing power, if we can access over internet elastic form, a flexible kind of computing power, a flexible kind of computing power, if we can access over internet, we calling as what? EC2. One E, two C's. That's what we calling as what? EC2. By using EC2, we can able to create a server. Server is just like a laptop. Which are all the components available? Which are all the components available in your laptop? The same components we are going to be using in server also. Which are all the components? CPU, operating system, disk, RAM, firewall. The same kind of same kind of components we are going to be using in server. But the naming conventions are different. But your laptop is just for home purpose, and we're going to be using for deploying for applications. For let's say an example, let's say an example. So for example, let's say I want to deploy Netflix kind of application. First, I'm going to be creating a network. Then I'm going to be creating a server. On top of the server, we're placing a Netflix kind of application. Once if it is placed, Netflix kind of applications. Once if it is placed, Netflix kind of applications. Yeah. So we can access or not like this. Over internet, can we able to access or not? Tell me. Can we able to access or not? Yes, definitely we can access. But after accessing, where we can able to handle this customer information, login information, we can able to use RDS, Relational Database Services. Relational Database Services. By helping of RDS, we can able to maintain our customer information, login information. But why we are using Netflix? Why we are using Netflix? Browsing movies, web series. But if it is a Disney movie, larger video files can able to inserting into the database? No. But how to handle by helping of S3? Simple storage services. By helping of S3, by helping of S3, we can able to we can able to create a storage account, and we can able to upload or download any kind of file like text file, image file, audio file, video file, anything. And it is just like a Google Drive. How we can use Google Drive? The same way we can able to use our S3 bucket. The best example for S3 bucket is Google Drive itself. Got it. So for deploying our applications, what kind of infrastructure required? Network, storage, database, network, database, servers. What kind of infrastructure? We can able to get it from cloud. On top of this infrastructure, we're going to be placing our applications by helping of our DevOps transparent pipeline. By using DevOps transparent pipeline, we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. Hundreds of servers, guys, please. Understood very clearly? I'll repeat again. So while implementing our DevOps, transparent pipeline, what kind of infrastructure we require? Sorry, we can able to get it from cloud, either network, storage, databases. That is a major relation between DevOps with the cloud, either if you go for Azure or AWS or Google. Understood very clearly. Any questions, please, up to this point? Any questions, please? We're going to be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. These are all the tools: Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, Docker, Kubernetes, Grafana, Terraform. And these are all the tools. After using these are all tools, we're going to be implementing our DevOps transparent pipeline. While implementing DevOps transparent pipeline, we required a AWS, Azure infrastructure, or a Google infrastructure, multi-cloud. Okay, while deploying our applications, what kind of infrastructure we require? We can able to use this as of right now. I'm showing you AWS, same way Azure also. Clear all of you, please. Okay, money you can leave. Money can't tell. You can. Yeah, you can. We'll discuss tomorrow. Whatever the question you can ask me tomorrow. Yeah, and that's it, guys. Please. Yeah. Any questions, please? That is what exactly multi-cloud. Please. Any questions, please? Yeah, you can unmute. You can talk to me also, please. Any questions, please? You can unmute. You can talk to me. Prashant, Begum, please. Srikant, Mani. So you can unmute. You can talk to me, please. Any questions? for today's session. Guys, please tomorrow onwards we starting our regular classes. Tomorrow onwards, so we are getting into the cloud, how we can able to create infrastructure, how we can able to create a service in Azure and AWS. We'll start from tomorrow onwards, please. Tomorrow onwards, we're starting our regular classes. Fine. Thank you, Srikanth. Thanks for replying. Begum, we have any question, please? Mani, you have any question, please? Yeah. Yeah, offline classes are there, so no backup. We have only online because of no one is coming offline. That's what. Yeah, Begum, please. That's it. We'll continue by tomorrow, guys, please. So tomorrow we'll meet same time, same link. Thank you. Good night, all of you. We'll be continue by tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks. Good night, all of you.